Hi, this is a short video for exercises to do every day, and if you do them daily, they will strengthen the back and get your postural muscles working well. So to start off with, we're going to come to the wall. So come to a wall so that you can feel. It's all about awareness as well. So standing against the wall, have the back against the wall and the shoulders against the wall. Now often we have a slightly forward head, so if the back of the head doesn't come to the wall, that's okay, but we want the back of the shoulders to the wall without lifting these bottom front ribs, so keeping the whole trunk in neutral. And then this just gives us nice feedback as to how our back is feeling. So just really watch not to arch the back to bring the shoulders to the wall. A lot of the exercises today are going to be used in keeping this whole area nice and firm and contained. Excellent, there we go. And now just going to do just a few warm-ups for a minute or so. So take your hands to your hips, keep the hips level, and then we're going to just walk the legs, lift the knees up. As you lift the knees up, try not to lift that hip up, draw it down as you lift the leg up. So just do a couple of these, lift the legs up one at a time. This is just to warm up the muscles a little bit before we start. So we're just going to do it for a little short while. Try to keep the whole trunk nice and steady and still. Already you'll feel a little bit of work already involved. It seems easier. If you feel that the hips are moving too much, then don't go quite so high with the knees. If you want a bit more of a challenge, lift the knees higher, but keep the whole trunk. Look how the trunk stays still. Okie dokie. So you can do that one for even longer. We just did that to get the muscles a little bit warm, and now we're going to come to the wall. We're going to do an arm stretch. What have the arms got to do with the back? You want to work these upper muscles. So the first stretch to the wall is we take the hand to the wall. We're going to just spread the fingers, have the middle finger pointing down, spread the fingers and try to get the whole palm to meet the wall. Now here we don't want to lift the shoulder up like this, we want to keep it down. So if you can't bring it that high, or if it's in pain, come to wherever you can. So if it's down here, that's fine. Now the trick here is when you press the fingers to the wall, draw the upper shoulder down, but lift the inner elbow up. So this is working the upper shoulders, the shoulder blade down, and is a good stretch for people using the computer. Straighten that arm. As it releases, bring it more and more shoulder height, but keep the fingers spreading, keep the whole palm touching the wall. And then just take a nice deep breath in and out. And then we're going to do the other way. So lifting the inner elbow, drawing the shoulder blade at the back, down the back waist, and looking straight ahead. If you want to, you can even turn slightly to the other side. It's just an activation exercise to help get the upper back active. And then the next activation exercise for the upper back is to come to the floor, have the hands directly in front of you, the palms down, the elbows underneath the shoulders, feet pointing back, and now press the hands into the floor, and keeping your hands there, draw the elbows towards your hips without moving your forearms. Drawing those forearms down, now take the chest forward. Take the shoulder blades away from the ears. You should feel that nice activation at the base of the neck and between the shoulder blades. Draw the chest forward, take the shoulders down. Look straight ahead. Don't shorten the sides of the neck, keep the neck nice and long. Feel that activation, hold, hold. I want to mention that in these exercises we don't want any pain. Work with your own body. These muscles so often don't work, so we're training them now to hold for long periods. If they're getting tired or sore, then release. Just hold. Drive the chest forward and drive the shoulder blades towards the back, waist down to the hips. And we don't want to also feel any pinching in the back, so lift those lower back ribs here away from the lower back. And then release from that. We can just take a breath by taking the hands onto the forehead in front of us and just take a deep breath in and out. And then place the hands under the shoulders and then come up into a kneeling position. We're going to do that same exercise in a kneeling position now. It's called the cat-camel. We're going to press the hands into the floor, the knees into the floor. Now we don't at any point want to keep the shoulders and the hips level. Now as you now breathe in, take the chest forward and slightly concave the back, but not the lower back. Try to bring the work into the upper back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and take the chest forward. Try not to do this too much with the back now. Keep the work in the upper back. Drive the shoulders again towards the hips. And then when you breathe out, press the hands and feet and then lift the back up to the ceiling. Into the camel. Lift the back up. Breathe in. Take the chest forward. Breathe out. Lift the back up. Working with the breath. Breathe in. Chest forward. Breathe out. Lift the back up. Breathe in. Chest forward. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe out. Lift the back up. Breathe in. Chest forward. Breathe out. Lift the back up. And then breathe in. Chest forward. Now we're going to spend a few seconds here again. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the chest forward. Feel the base of the neck and between the shoulder blades. Drawing, tightening up. And then on the next out breath, breathe out, lift the spine up. Now try to stretch it up to the ceiling. Press the hands and feet evenly. Remember, no pain. Breathe in, chest forward again. Last one. And breathe out, lift the spine up. Excellent. Now we're going to come to the wall, and it's handy having a block, but you can use a book or a Tupperware or something. You're going to place it between the knees, come forward from the wall, distance from the wall about a thigh's length away, and take the back to the wall. So in the very first position we were square with the hips and shoulders to the wall. We want to maintain that and take the backs of the hands to the palms to the wall. And draw the shoulders back. Now here, depending on how strong your knees are, this is you're going to be bending the knees and coming up. So work with your own ability. If you're not that strong, then don't come quite so low. You're going to do this thing daily, so that will strengthen up pretty quickly. So breathing in, bend the knees, come down the wall just as much as you can. Now here, and then breathe out, come up. It's very important in this not to arch the back. I'm going to do a couple of these, so work with your own ability. So breathing in, come down, and then stay as long as you can, keeping the back nice hollow in the lower back, but not arching away from the wall. So you keep these bottom ribs contained. Easy breath in and out, come up whenever you're ready, and then breathe out, press through the heels and come up. Breathe in, bend the knees, and then press through the heels and come up. A deep breath in and out, and then breathing in, bend the knees, hold, easy breathing in and out, and then breathe out and come up. Obviously in the beginning you're not going to hold it quite so long, but you'll see it will strengthen very quickly. And then breathing in, coming down, easy breath in and out, full in and up. Don't allow the stomach to pop out. Draw those front ribs towards the back spine. And then breathe out and come up. There we go. So you can increase the length of time in that one. You can do that repetition more often. Very, very good exercise. And then the last one for today. You're going to stand in front of the chair and lift your foot to the chair. Now here it depends on how flexible your hips are. If you're starting to become very flexible, you can take the feet to the top. The key points, we want the standing leg, so in this case the left leg, to be completely straight and stacked. No bending in this leg. We want the right leg straight, the hips level, the shoulders level. So we have to kind of draw the outer thigh of the lifted leg down to the ground to keep it level. Pressing the left foot down, then lift up through the chest. And as you do, just hold this, and as you do this more and more, you can now even lift the arms up. But this left leg straight, the right leg straight, hips and shoulders level. Watch out that that front foot doesn't turn out. We want it straight ahead. And then stretch to the fingers. Just hold as long as you can. You'll see you'll be able to hold it longer and longer. And now and then release from that. Take your foot down, and now we take the other foot up. So the higher you go, the more difficult it is to keep the hips level. If the backrest is a bit sore, you can put a blanket over the backrest. So you can see here my back leg is bending. We want that one straight. We want the foot, standing foot, to be straight ahead, the other foot straight to the ceiling. So it must be nice and straight. And then from here, draw the outer hip down to keep the hips and shoulders level. And then if you want to, you can even lift the arms up. So straighten completely that standing leg. Get it nice and lifting up. Draw the outer upper leg down and stretch to the fingers. Straighten completely the standing leg. Lift the knee, press the foot down into the floor. And hold, and nice breathing in and out as you hold this. And then release and bring the feet down. And there we go. Very short class, as I say. We're going to do a few more other ones, so but do this one daily in the meantime. And good luck with your back. You will see it'll get stronger and stronger. Just keep it nice and firm, keep it working together and braced and nice and equal when you're doing these exercises. Good luck. See you in the next one.